Boys and girls, sports fans of all ages, welcome to Bulldog Gym here at Primero School in beautiful Weston, Colorado. It is time for some top 20 playoff-bound varsity volleyball featuring the hometown Primero Bulldogs taking on the visiting South Baca Lady Patriots. We mentioned top 20. South Baca ranked number 20 right now according to the CHSAA Seating and Selection Index. Primero just a couple of notches ahead at number 18 in the Seating and Selection Index. This should be a really high-octane, evenly matched game as we get ready for this one, folks. Primero coming in tonight with an 11-1 record. South Baca coming in with a 14-4 record. Both teams doing reasonably well in their league standings. Primero needs to finish in the top 24 in state to advance to the regional playoffs, in that their league, I believe, does not have enough teams to justify earning a spot based on a league championship. South Baca, however, sitting in pretty position in their league, the Arkansas Valley League, and league championships there determined by the win-loss record of the second meeting of both teams. And again, South Baca playing well in league play thus far. Tonight, who are we going to watch for the hometown Bulldogs? It is going to be at the net, number 4 junior Jalecia Atkins with 111 kills on the season. She is the main attacker, joined on the net by Jaylee Bowie with 68 kills this year. Riley Monarco with 29, Jonalyn Bakabawi with 21. On the South Baca side of things, the name of the game is Sarah Elmore. She has 256 kills coming into today's contest. She's sitting second in 1A volleyball kills, only down by 1 kill. Could very well come out of the end of this contest leading 1A in kills with 256 on the night. And let's see, Abigail Anderson, not too shabby herself, 188 kills on the season. It's a 2-woman wrecking crew at the net for South Baca. Let's take a quick break for the Pledge of Allegiance. All right, tonight's presenting sponsors, Ogallala Commons, Maverick Media, and DM Auctions. We appreciate their sponsorship helping us get this done this year. Time for the starting lineups first for the visiting South Baca Lady Patriots. Freshman number 3, Nelia Yanez. Number 6, there she is, junior Sarah Elmore. Number 9, Brielle Bond, she's a freshman. There's our libero, number 10, Mary Brewer. Number 14, senior Mallory Johnson. And number 19, fellow senior Eliana Gutierrez. And there is the other lady at the net, sophomore, number 20, Abigail Anderson. Now time for the starting lineups for the hometown Bulldogs. There's number 14, Jocelyn Rivera. Number 4, Jalecia Atkins. Number 19, Riley Monarco. Number 10, Isabella Maldonado. Number 5, Jaylee Bowie. And number 21, Jonalyn Bakabowie. And the libero for tonight, number 1, Isabella Shue. All right, folks, it is about time for the first serve. It should be a lot of fun. Both teams pumped, ready to get going. Most of the Primero school is here tonight, ready to cheer the hometown Bulldogs on to victory. But the South Baca fans, they travel well. Decent amount of Patriots here tonight. We are glad to be able to bring this one to you on the South Saddle Rock Sports Network. There's the obligatory handshakes before the game. Both teams ready to get it on here at Bulldog Gym. I did not see who won the toss tonight. Again, on the right side, Both teams wearing pink. Gonna turn down the crowd microphone just a little bit. I'm right behind some very energetic Bulldog fans here. We'll try to keep some crowd volume just because that is fun. But wow, they are here for a good time today. Should be a lot of fun. Thank you to our presenting sponsors. You know, folks, I was asked, how do we do this? How much does this cost? Well, for you at home, it costs nothing. And that's due to the generous sponsorship of our various business sponsors. Here is number 14, Jocelyn Rivera, back on the serve. Here we go. Anderson's able to get there. Big hustle by Elmore. Nice hit to get it started. Elmore with the dig, free ball here. Both teams, a lot of energy to get started. Elmore with the kill. South Baca first to strike, but we are just getting going. Again, this is Sarah Elmore on the serve. Nice handle. Nice little dinker rink. Anderson was there. Monarco to answer. Sorry, no, Rivera. I'll get those names figured out. I know that one right there. That's Jalecia Atkins with her first kill of the night. This is Atkins on the serve. She's a junior. Anderson sends it. Back row hit for number 10. She's able to get it deflected. That's Maldonado. Atkins here to serve up 2-1 in the early going of set number 1. That one in the middle of the nets. We're tied at 2. This is Brielle Bond, freshman, on the serve. Big hit on the outside. I think that was J. Lee Bowie with the boom. Here is Isabella Shue Libero, back to serve. Brewer with the nice first pass. Gutierrez sends it. Bowie with the big hit, nice dig. Elmore, back row hit, too strong. Shue again on the serve. Brewer with the nice first pass. Anderson, nice set hit. Rivera with a nice push. Anderson winds up, boom, met by Bowie. Elmore tried the dinker-rinker, can't get it over the net. 5-2, hometown Bulldog lead. This is Shue again. Back row hit now, Anderson. Nice first pass. Boom shakalaka, that was number 10. Little too much on it. This is Mary Brewer on the serve for South Baca. Way back there in the corner. Nice little dinker, Rooney. This is Maldonado on the serve. Jonalyn Baca-Bowie was there. Primero out to a quick 7-3 lead here in set number 1. Nice serve, didn't quite catch that one. Nice hustle on both sides. Anderson can't quite connect. That one out of bounds, Anderson. All right, I think we got everything situated here in the booth. It's one broadcaster show today, flying solo as we call it. This is Maldonado on the serve. Nice, strong serve. Anderson was there. Elmore winds up. Shoe was there. It's going to be Anderson in the front. She gets it done that time. This is Abigail Anderson. Free ball now for Primero. Another push. Dinkaruni not able. It gets over. That's going to be a South Baca point. South Baca climbing their way back into this one. Wind up and Shoe was there. Elmore's on the front line. Whenever that happens, folks, get ready for fireworks. This is Anderson on the serve again. Big hit. Again, that's Jaylee Bowie with her second kill of the night. Here we go. That's Jaylee Bowie on the serve. Here comes Elmore from the side. She winds up. That is not coming back. As Eliana Gutierrez on the serve this time. Atkins with a nice hit off the corner. Center, Elmore dinks it. Baca Bowie going this side to Rivera. Nice little pancake save by Shoe. That was Johnson, Mallory Johnson on the kill. Again, here is number 19, Eliana Gutierrez. Gutierrez. One of the two seniors here on the South Baca crew. Atkins winds up. She puts it down. Puts it down. That's worth a rewatch. Jonalyn Baca Bowie back on the serve now for the Bulldogs. And the net spiderweb catches the fly. Mallory Johnson back for the Lady Patriots. And the net is 2 for 2 on the last two serves. Folks, we got a full slate of volleyball for you here today. This is Jocelyn Rivera. Nice little floating jumper. Tough one. Elmore is able to somehow get there. Nice work by both squads. Rivera snipes it. Anderson's there. Gutierrez. Elmore winds up too strong. Man, that is fun. Folks, I did my best to try to find where I could catch both sides without the net referee too much in the line. Rivera, nice serve. A little confusion. Good. Oh, wow, that's still in play. That was Monarco in the game up at the net. Rivera's going to push to the corner. Gutierrez is there. Elmore winds up. Rivera was there. Nice dig. Atkins on the hit. Brewer with the nice first pass. Elmore again. Boom, shakalaka. Man, there are just certain players I enjoy. I enjoy watching Sarah Elmore. I enjoy watching Jalecia Atkins, Riley Monarco, Abby Anderson, a bunch of solid players tonight. This is Sarah Elmore back down by 3, 10 serving 13 here in set number 1. Nice first pass. Monarco winds up. Elmore keeps it in play. Probably was going long. Free ball now situation for the Bulldogs. Which way are they going? They're going back, the side hit. Nice stuff. Both teams not giving an inch. Another hit by 11, Sandoval. Dinkaroo by Anderson. Atkins winds up and fires. Elmore's there. Elmore winds up and fires. Oh, what a rally. Baby, this is going to be a fun one. Sarah Elmore and her squad now down by only 2. This is Shu with the nice first pass. Back row hit for Bowie. That's on the paint. I do agree with that call. I could see it from here. Good stuff. Bulldogs now up by 3, 14, serving 11. That's Atkins on the serve. Brewer with a nice first pass. Anderson pushes it over. Back row here. Another Dinkamaroo. Anderson was there, and that was number 5, Jaylee Bowie, with a well-placed, soft touch kill. Killing me softly. Atkins in the nets. 3-point game. 12 serving 15. This is Brielle Bond, freshman, back for the Patriots. Nice acrobatic move. Elmore winds up from the back row. Shu is there. Gutierrez gets up and hits it. Shu, nice back row play by the libero. Bowie, nice hit. Brewer. Elmore's going to have to hustle. That's going to be a free ball for the Bulldogs. Boom, shakalaka. Bowie's there. We are still going. Nice hit. Shu with another nice first pass. Monarco winds up. And the ladies meet at the net. Monarco gets the better of that one. Yeah. Sorry, that was Shu on the serve there in the net. I was just greeted by our South Baca Saddle Rock Sports crew leader, Martha Gutierrez. This is Mary Brewer on the serve. Whoop, how long was I on that replay? Sorry, folks. May I accidentally bump that one. Elmore winds up, another nice shot. Good hustle, though, by the Bulldogs. Going to keep that one in play. Gutierrez is going to Anderson in the middle. She winds up. Bowie was there. Nice block by Bacalyn Bowie. Back hit for number 11, Elena Sandoval, just off the mark. 14 serving, 16 two-point game. Mary Brewer on the serve. No timeouts yet. Both coaches saying play on, play on. Oh, tough serve, kind of a back serve by Jocelyn Rivera. The team wasn't quite ready for that one. 1-point match thus far. 15 serving 16. The crowd starting to really get into it. Brewer with a nice little floater. Far serve for Bowie. Elmore is there. Anderson winds up, out of bounds. Substitution, looks like we got number 10, Isabella Maldonado, coming in. She will go directly to the service line. One of the seniors here on this Bulldog squad, a fantastic basketball player in her own right. Elmore back row hit. I like how she wants to attack wherever she is. Boom, Bowie says, I can do that too. Anderson. Bowie again, wind it up. Elmore right there. Gutierrez saving that one. Dinkaruni. Little punch from the back row. Nice job by Maldonado keeping that one alive. Bowie going to make it difficult. Brewer was right there. Back row hit Elmore. Another good dig by Shu. Rivera keeping that one alive. Here we go. Don't take a breath, you might miss something. Johnson on a nice hit. Bowie again. Brewer with the dig of the night. Bowie finally puts a seal on that one. Woo! That's enough for a timeout. I think I need a timeout. Let's hear from our first sponsor of this afternoon.
Hey, did you know there was a design and print shop right here in Springfield, Colorado? Maverick Media has everything from business cards and envelopes to posters and banners. We make custom forms for trucking, scale tickets, invoicing, and more. Big projects or small, we've got the skills to bring your ideas to life. And we're more than just printing. We carry a wide range of office and school supplies too. When you choose Maverick, you're choosing a partner. Stop by and see us today at 917 Main Street in Springfield. See you soon.
All right, folks, we got a full slate on tap for you today. Swink at Honey, LaHunna at Ellicott. Tomorrow, Kim Branson at Wiley, Maxwell at Des Moines, Lamar at LaHunna. And then football starts Friday. Manitou Springs at LaHunna, Sierra Grande at Branson, Kim, and Sangre de Cristo at Honey. Folks, the best way to keep track of all of that is to head over to the Saddle Rock Sports Network YouTube channel and subscribe. That is completely free to you to do. If you've never done that before, just scroll to the bottom of the video, hit that little subscribe button. And the kicker was iced. That was Isabella Maldonado putting that one into the net. Here's Abigail Anderson down by 2. Anderson, no, that's Elmore on the big hit. Again, Shu with a nice dig. Brewer keeping that one alive. Elmore up at the net again. Dinkaruni. The redirect. Effective that time. This is Anderson on the serve again. 1 point. Jocelyn Rivera able to get up there and redirect it just enough. Head it back. Bulldog way. This is Jaylee Bowie on the serve. They're going Elmore on the side. She winds up, puts it down. Shu is there. Sarah Elmore again with the big kill. Folks, I'm not even trying to keep track now. There's just too much going on. This is Eliana Gutierrez, senior on the serve. Atkins is there. She's met, but it is tipped. It's going to be a Bulldog point. Jonalyn Bakabowie. Nice little serve. Going to go Elmore in the middle. Boom, she puts it down. It's Mallory Johnson on the serve, one of the 2 seniors on the South Baca team. Nice little floater from the senior. Atkins winds up. Elmore was there. This is like watching a couple of prize fighters getting after it. Both young ladies coming in wanting a win. This is Jocelyn Rivera. Good net play by both squads. I think Rivera got a lucky tip on that one. Coach Wilson wants another timeout. We'll take another timeout right here.
DM Auctions provides full-service auction service from setup to settlement. We do every kind of auction imaginable: farm, estate, business, liquidation, household moving sales, real estate. If you don't have enough items to warrant an individual auction, we can do a buyout, where we purchase your items, lock, stock, and barrel, and liquidate them ourselves via our monthly consignment sale. Another service we provide is order buying. If you are looking for something, we will find it. Give us a call today.
Right back to it, folks. We are rocking and a-rolling here in Bulldog Gym at Primero School in beautiful Weston, Colorado. 22-19 is the score. Jocelyn Rivera back to serve. Bulldogs up. Nice serve, but a little wide left. 2 point. Folks, a lot of drama. It's just set number 1. 20 serving 22. Here's Sarah Elmore. Shue, another nice first pass. Atkins punches it over. That's going to be tough. Nice hustle. Not able to be there. 23-20. 2 more points, and the hometown crew takes set number 1. There's Jaleesa Atkins on the serve. Anderson winds up. Shue's able to be there. Bowie. Boom. That'll take us to set point. Let's watch that one again. She likes to wind up. There it was off the outstretched arm. Set point here in set number 1. Anderson winds up, too strong. Set 1 goes Bulldog away, 25-20. Folks, we just hit 2,000 YouTube subscribers. We are excited about that, and we want to show you how we got there. We're going to cut that short, folks. It is time for set number 2 to get going. This is Abigail Anderson back on the serve for Lady Patriots. Atkins winds up. She said, let's get this party started. Jocelyn Rivera again. Senior on the squad, back to serve. Nice little flower. Brewer handles it well. Elmore with the tip. Atkins on the dive to save it. They're going, guess who, Sarah Elmore. Little too much on it, out of bounds. This time they're saying tip. We're not sure. One of the referees does say tip ball. That is going to be South Baca. Tied at 1. Gutierrez on the serve for the Patriots. Atkins winds up. Gutierrez is right there. Free ball now. Sniper attempt, no good. Set to the wrong teammate. Monarco said, I'll have a little bit of that. See if we can catch it. Jaleesa Atkins now on the serve. Nice first pass. They're going right back to Elmore. She winds up. Shoe again there. Dinkaroo by number 10, Maldonado, but she ends up in the net. Tied at 2. Mallory Johnson on the serve. Back row hit for Atkins. Nice push, gonna be in the net. Undiggable. South Baca coming out quick. 3 serving 2. This is the first Patriot lead of the contest. Johnson on the serve again. Short serve handled by Bowie. Elmore winds up. She said, thank you very much. Back to it, Johnson on the serve. Johnson, one of 2 seniors on the South Baca squad. Dinkaroo. Free ball now for Primero. They're going to go to Bowie. She's going to redirect it. Elmore's there. Gutierrez there. Anderson with a nice back row pop. Elmore with a nice block off of that hit from Maldonado. Little push. Big wind up and swing. Man, we got a surprise fight here tonight. Gonna go back to Elmore. Dinkaroo. Bowie's there, but not quite quick enough. Nice redirect by Elmore that time. Mallory Johnson on the serve. Maldonado, that one, I don't know that it got over the net. That's enough for a Primero timeout. Coach Justine Lesser says, hey, let's talk things over. All right, again, folks, we couldn't do this without the generous support of our sponsors, one of those being Ogallala Commons. They are a nonprofit dedicated to improving community vitality, and they do that through workshops, through internships, through community education in schools, also not just in schools, but to young adults and really adults of all ages, focusing on economic development, creative and sustainable agricultural practices, and lots of different things. Actually, one of the South Baca Patriots, Eliana Gutierrez, has an internship lined up by the good folks at Ogallala Commons, I believe at the district attorney's office in Lamar, Colorado. All right, back to it, or maybe at in Springfield. I'm not 100% sure. This is Mallory Johnson on the serve for the Patriots, up 6-2 here in set number 2. Bowie winds up, and that is called inbounds. Good stuff by Bowie. This is Isabella Shue back to serve for the Bulldogs. Granted, that one an ace for Shue. Not returnable, dropped really low right in front of that back line of the Patriots. 4 serving 6 now. Elmore, nice little hit. Guess what? Shue was there again. Bowie winds up, puts it down. Jaylee Bowie, folks. She is here to win a ball game. 5-6. Primero down by 1 here in set number 2. They took the first set 25-20. Elmore there, double block by the Bulldogs. Good stuff. Maldonado, nice hit, handled by Anderson. Elmore winds up, misfires a little bit. And that ties the match, the set rather, at 6. Isabella Shue, senior, with another nice serve handled by Mary Brewer. Nice hustle. Well, that one just a little bit out of the reach. And this is Elmore back to serve now. Her squad up by 1. Nice little floater to Shue. They're going to go Bowie. Dinkaruni. Well met by the Patriots. Anderson puts it down. That one ain't coming back. Two-point advantage for the Patriots now. Elmore on the serve again. Sends it to Atkins that time. Bacalyn Bowie. Sorry, that's Jonalyn Baca Bowie. Rivera with the nice big one, serves it right to Anderson, though. We're still going. Baca Bowie, nice hit. Gutierrez finds it that time. Eliana Gutierrez. Still Sarah Elmore. 3-point lead now for the Patriots. Outside for Bowie. Ooh, she was up there. She had, I think, all day to watch that one. She found the real estate and said, I think I'll buy that lot right there. That one, the one I'm putting the ball on. This is Maldonado. Elmore on the return. Anderson just floats it. Opportunity for the Bulldogs, but it's going to be a free ball. Anderson in the middle, winds up, puts it down. Woo. This is Brielle Bond, freshman. Shue with a nice first pass. They give it up to Bowie. Brewer's there. She sends it. Gonna go back to Bowie. Giannis was there. Nice little return. Corner sniper. Just a little too much powder in that shot. That is gonna send it back to J. Lee Bowie. Elmore keeps it in play, may have been going out. Anderson's gonna send it on over. Baca Bowie was there, but Abigail Anderson said, not this time. This is Mary Brewer deep on that right side. Had to really turn the camera that time. Ace. Mary Brewer again on the serve. Atkins, she wound up. Woo! Let's see if we caught that one on the replay. I hope I did, because that was pretty cool. Man, both teams wanting all of it. Jonalyn Baca Bowie here. Handled well by the Patriots. It's going to be Anderson. She's going to try to find some real estate, and she does. 13 serving 9. South Baca up by 4 here in set number 2. Little short serve by Anderson. She had a look on her face. She surprised herself that time. Five-point lead for the visiting Patriots. Nice first pass. Rivera, she's a sniper. Sneaky, sneaky. Who was that up there? I think. Oh, Elmore with the little turnaround. Anderson on the serve again. Anderson, folks, is just a sophomore. Nice first pass by Shu. Rivera, beautiful pass. Atkins has it. Handled well by the Patriots. Elmore going to send it over. It's going to be up in the net. Met. What a interchange by both squads. Let's see if we caught that where we wanted. Look at that. Tip, tip, boom. Good stuff. All right, Anderson again on the serve. Atkins met by Elmore, but that one's headed out of bounds. This is Jocelyn Rivera back for the Bulldogs, down by 6, their biggest deficit of this afternoon. Gutierrez on the hit. Shu is there. Rivera, nice back row set. Johnson winds up. Shu may have wanted to let that one go. Eliana Gutierrez and the Patriots up 17-10. And that would be an ace for Gutierrez. That's enough for Coach Lester to say, hey, let's talk it over.
Since 1956, People's Credit Union has been dedicated to serving the hardworking farmers, ranchers, and residents of Southeast Colorado. With locations in Springfield and Lamar, we're here for you. Join our community of members at peoples-cu.com and experience a financial institution that truly cares. People's Credit Union. We work for you, committed to providing professional, accurate, and prompt financial services. People's Credit Union, your trusted financial partner since 1956. Member NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Back to it, ladies and gents. Should be a fun one. Primero came out and took set number 1, 25-20. South Baca has come out in the driver's seat here in set number 2. Should be, we could have us a 5-set classic here. This is Gutierrez on the serve. Monarco winds up. Brewer may have wanted to let that one go. Monarco, give her the kill. 11-18, and this will be, I believe, Jaleisha Atkins. Leads Primero in kills. Also, very accurate server. Elmore with the Dinkaruni Maldonado is there. Bowie, she tries to find it. Bond was there. Outside set for Bowie. She winds up. A little too much. Out by about a couple volleyball widths. Mallory Johnson on the serve now, up by 8, 19 serving 11. That is an ace for the senior. 20-11 here in set number 2. Monarco winds up. Gutierrez did her best. That one not to coming home. Let's watch that one again. Send it. Wow, that was a nice effort. I think that was Brielle Bond running back to the scorer's table. This is Isabella Shu, senior on the squad for the Bulldogs. Brewer with a nice first pass. Up to the net, but Elmore said, no worry, I got you. This is Sarah Elmore. up by 9. Biggest lead for either squad there in the contest. And that's an ace for Sarah Elmore. Nice dropping serve. I think you credit that an ace. Didn't come back, I'm not sure. Good thing I don't have to do volleyball stats. Nice serve again. They're going Bowie on the side. She winds up. Elmore got a hand on it. Bowie says, we're not done. We're not done. Don't count us out. This is Isabella Maldonado, standout senior for the Bulldogs. That was Giannis. Set was a little bit behind her, caught her off guard. 14 serving 22. Gutierrez with the nice first pass. Anderson off the hands. Shoes able to fly around and get there. Second pass just a little off the mark though. Here is Brielle Bond. Bowie said boom shakalaka, but Brewer was there. Anderson sends it back. Shoot with a nice first pass. Little net games. Nice by both squads. Bowie and Anderson. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Man, they are fun to watch. That brings it to set point here in set number 2. This is freshman Brielle Bond with the chance to take the second. Bowie said, not quite. Not yet. Bowie on the serve now. Brewer with a nice first pass. Anderson mistimes it. South Baca still very much in this. Bowie with a nice first serve. Elmore gonna wind up. Rivera was there. Free ball now for the Patriots. They're gonna go Anderson in the middle up front. Anderson, a couple of misfires. Kind of letting the Bulldogs Uchi back into this one. Jaylee Bowie on the serve again. Gutierrez just gonna send it. They're going Atkins on the far side. That is a Bulldog kill. It is still set point for the Patriots, but the Bulldogs coming back. Little momentum here. That's another Bulldog point, 19-24. And that's enough for Coach Wilson to say, hey, let's see if we can ice the kicker here. Let's hear from another sponsor.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
Jaylee Bowie on the serve again. Set point for the Patriots. They're going to go back to Sarah Elmore in the back row. Bowie was there. They're going Atkins on the side. Bond to Brewer. Anderson able to get it up. Still alive. Going to be a free ball now for the Patriots. Anderson in the middle. She sends it to the back row. Maldonado there. Atkins met by Anderson. Now it's going to be Brewer with the shot. Maldonado with another good first pass. Atkins winds up. Boom! They're going to have to fly back to get that one. That one ain't coming back. Woo, what a series. 20-24. J. Lee Bowie to serve. Anderson with the off-speed pitch. Atkins on the side, winds up. Brewer is there. It's going to be a free ball for the Bulldogs. Atkins met by Bond. Anderson. Back to Atkins. You hear that same name over and over. These Warriors getting after it. Anderson in the net. 21-24. What was an 8-point set point situation is gotten very interesting. Elmore just going to send it back. They're going Atkins. Give it to the big dog. Anderson was there. Nets and rolls off. And again, Coach Wilson wants another timeout. 2-point game. Still set points.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Oh, sorry, folks. That was another nice serve by Bowie. Anderson now just going to keep it in play. Another net misfire by the Patriots. 23-24. Still set point here in set number 2. J. Lee Bowie back to serve. And Uncle Momentum seems to be camped firmly behind the home team here. Gutierrez just going to send it. Atkins going to wind up, met by Anderson. Bond digs it out of the dirt. Elmore with a nice hit, Shue with a nice dig. Back to Atkins. Brewer with a nice pop. Elmore, we're tied at 24. Tied at 24. Hand it to these Bulldogs. Anderson sends it too far. What was an 8-point set point situation for South Baca is now set point here for the hometown Bulldogs. Bowie, another sweet serve. Brewer just going to have to send this one, and she does. Gutierrez now. Giannis going to put this one in the crowd. Wow, set 2 after an 8-point set point situation. Somehow the Bulldogs pull that one out of thin air. Woo, let's see if South Baca can rally here. Folks, we've mentioned it before. We have a huge lineup this week. It starts today. We have some more games coming your way. Let's see if we actually have them online now. Scheduled to start about 5:30 is when we think those varsity contests should start. I think JV games there start at 4:30. So if this goes the distance, we could be back and have everybody there. Maybe you're watching this game, scouting one of these two teams. Maybe you're from Primero and think, hey, it'd be cool to have student broadcasting at my school. Well, tell you what, reach out to us on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. We would love to help you start your student-powered broadcasting adventure. It is a lot of fun. We've learned a lot of lessons along the way, and we'd love to share those lessons with you.
Auctions provides full-service auction service from setup to settlement. We do every kind of auction imaginable: farm, estate, business, liquidation, household moving sales, real estate. If you don't have enough items to warrant an individual auction, we can do a buyout, where we purchase your items, lock, stock, and barrel, and liquidate them ourselves via our monthly consignment sale. Another service we provide is order buying. If you are looking for something, we will find it. Give us a call today.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
All right, here we go. Set 3. And Uncle Momentum decided to camp out. With the hometown Bulldogs. They were down by 8 in that second set. It was set point for the Patriots. Wow, what reactions. Elmore said, hey, let's go. Elmore winds up a little too strong. Again, attack, attack, attack. That's what we like to see. Three nothing quick. Primero lead here in the second. Sorry, in the third. Rivera on the serve. Nice serve. Anderson was right there. A little too much for Elmore. That was in. Close one. Let's see if the Patriots can change a little bit of the momentum here. This is Abigail Anderson on the serve. Maldonado met by Elmore with the net. Back to Elmore, met by Monarco. Dinka Rooney. Nice dig. Johnson on the hit. Shoe was there. Monarco not able to punch that one out of the Bermuda Triangle. And here is Anderson on the serve again for the Patriots. Nice block there by Elmore. Anderson on the serve again. Into the webbing. This is junior Jalecia Atkins. Brewer with a nice first pass. Gutierrez keeps it in play. That one ain't coming back. Maldonado kind of took a funny little spill. Glad she got up smiling. I think I would wince in pain just watching that one. Gutierrez on the serve again, dribbles it over. Gets lucky, counted as an ace. Gutierrez tied at 5. Maldonado wanted it, met by Elmore, but hit out of bounds. This is going to be Isabella's shoe. Anderson in the back. Nice hustle by the Bulldogs. Going to keep that one alive. It's going to be Elmore. Atkins, nice first pass. Maldonado, she's kind of heating up a little bit, folks. Johnson with another good hit. Shoe on that one. Hit deep. And even after that first drop in that very emotional second set, South Baca coming back to play. Johnson, floater. Maldonado sends it. Gutierrez with the first pass, gonna go. Elmore winds up. Folks, that's why she is one of the stat leaders on kills in the state of Colorado in 1A volleyball. Johnson back to serve, up by 1, 7, serving 6. Let's watch that one again, kind of an interesting sequence. Bounced here, there, that way. This is Maldonado back to serve. Nice first pass by Anderson. Elmore on the far side. Misfires. Hometown up by 1, 8 serving 7. Sarah Elmore back to serve again, knotted at 8 here in set number 3. Dinka Rooney. Free ball now for the Bulldogs. It's going to be Bowie on the far side. She winds up, don't she? Woo! Nice hit by Anderson. Baca Bowie with a nice hit of her own. Back row hit for Elmore. Atkins was there. Bowie now. She had brought the heat. Brought the heat on that one. Watch out. Woo. And here is J. Lee Bowie. Her squad now up by 1. It's going to be Anderson on the near side. Atkins winding up. Anderson was there. Brielle Bond on the serve now. Baca Bowie. Nice stuff. Gutierrez keeps it in play. Atkins getting ready. Brewer was there. That one in the net. 1 point, Primero advantage here in set number 3. They took the first 2 sets, 25-20, and then 26-24. Jonalyn Baca Bowie on the serve again. Elmore winds up. 2 consecutive attacks into the net for junior Sarah Elmore. Baca Bowie and her squad up by 2 now. Short serve. Woo, sneaky little ace. Let's watch that one again. Just drops it shallow. Anderson with the push. Rivera with a nice push. Brewer is there. Going to be a free ball. Nice first pass. I didn't see where that one landed. They're saying it landed out of bounds. That'll be South Baca ball. That little patch of hardwood blocked exactly by the net ref. Here's Mary Brewer. Rare misfire by the Primero front line there. Brewer again far on the right corner of the court there. Nice serve. Good stuff by the Bulldogs. See if we caught that one on replay. Maybe, maybe no. Just caught the tail end of that one. This is Jocelyn Rivera. Punched over by Gutierrez. Atkins with the chance. First pass by Brewer. It's gonna be Johnson. She finds the corner. This is Abigail Anderson now. Nice first pass. It's going to be Atkins. Brewer on the first. Elmore winds up. Bowie was there. Free ball now for the Patriots. Elmore met by Monarco. Man. Watching a couple prize fighters go at it, folks. Free ball for South Baca. Little off-speed pitch into some vacant real estate. South Baca now back on top, 14-13 here in set number 3. that was funny. Maldonado with a nice adjustment there. Again, both squads diving. I love the effort there. Kind of a misfire, tough to recover from in the midst of a play. Abby Anderson on the serve again. That's an ace for the Patriots. Patriots with a little bit of their own momentum here. They'd love to extend this one to 5, wouldn't they, folks? 16-13 is where we're at here in set number 3. Maldonado met by Elmore. Brewer digs it out of the hardwood. Johnson puts it in the back row. Shoe is there. Atkins getting ready. Elmore met her at the net. That was enough for a Bulldog timeout.
Trinidad State College is a great place to go to school because we have a small college community where you will feel like you belong. We have all the advantages of a small residential liberal arts college combined with career-focused programs like nursing, teacher education, cybersecurity, construction trades, and many more. If you choose Trinidad State, you are making a smart decision.
We want to shout out all of our sponsors. These are the sponsors that have stepped up specifically for the South Baca broadcast crew. Ogallala Commons, Maverick Media, DM Auctions, Cook Oil Company, People's Credit Union, Cobblestone Inn and Suites, Justa Stitchin, Community State Bank, and Brooks Farms. All right, here we go. Abigail Anderson still back to serve. Up by 4. Free ball situation for the Bulldogs. They're going to go Maldonado. She sends it into the web. 5-point advantage for the visiting Patriots, 18-13. Going to be Monarco in the middle. Misfire. Folks, you can't write off these Bulldogs yet. The Patriots putting together a nice little run here. But they were up set point to 18. Rivera with the rare misfire. She is one of the most composed players I've seen in a long time. She seldom makes little mental mistakes like that. 20-13, Patriots. Atkins with a nice first pass. Monarco's gonna send that one about 6 feet too far. 21-13. Still Abigail Anderson on the serve. Back set for Atkins. Brewer, nice first pass. They're going Johnson. Cross-court hit is nice. Bowie from the back row. She's going to dink-a-rinker it. Elmore, nice adjustment. Atkins winds up. Brewer was there. What a dig. And they brain fart. Just let that one go. Oh, goodness gracious. What a hit, though, by Jalecia Atkins, who now is back to serve. 14-21 is the score. Elmore off speed balance pitch. What an adjustment by the Bulldogs. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, we are both sides warming up, folks. 22-14, don't count them out yet. They came back from an 8-point deficit at set point. Bowie with the off speed. Bond with a nice hit that is not coming back. Eliana Gutierrez. Bowie on the side. She's going to go to the back corner. Anderson was right there. Little sneaky one. Maldonado able to get there. Bowie recovers. Anderson pops it up. Now it's Johnson. Shu with another nice, beautiful pass. Maldonado adjusts. Gutierrez is there. The Patriots keeping it alive. That one's going to go out of bounds. We are in a familiar situation. Set point now for the Patriots, up by 10 this time. Shu sends that one. Maldonado keeping it alive. Brewer puts the first one up. Johnson flubs it. Isabella Shu back to serve for Primero. Last time it was Jaylee Bowie that took them to victory. Let's see what happens this time. Shu with a nice first pass. Elmore gets there. It's a shank. Isabella Shu back to serve again, 16-24. Brewer with a nice first pass this time. Elmore going to try to find a spot. Maldonado was there. She sets her up. Elmore says we're not going down on set point again, at least not this time. Beautiful set. 16-25 is your score in this one. right, here we go. Set 4, Abby Anderson. Had to draw that little montage early. Atkins winds up out of bounds. Jalecia Atkins ready to attack. Monarco not able to deliver at the net. That was Maldonado with a nice little pop. Nice hustle by Bowie to keep this one in play. Here we go. Elmore sends it to the back corner. The sniper finds it that time. This is Eliana Gutierrez. And we had some serious net action there. I think it was Elmore playing Spider-Man there. Atkins on the serve again, 2 serving 3 here in set number 4. Primero up 2-1. Elmore at the net, boom, Shaka, Laka, holy cats. Mallory Johnson back for the Patriots. Atkins, a nice first pass. They're going to Bowie on the far side. She puts it down. Isabella Shue on the serve. Anderson on the hit. Shue with another great return. I'm getting used to saying that. Gutierrez flies there. Giannis not quite able to get it over. We're knotted at 4. Elmore misfires. Home team up by 1. We are tied at 5. Oh, don't have time for that one. Sarah Elmore back to serve. Ready to go here in set 4. Nice hit by Maldonado. Anderson in the middle. Puts it down. Shue there again. First pass going that way. It's going to be Anderson again up front. Bowie decides to put it down. I'd like to have been keeping track of her kills tonight. She has really been the offensive anchor for this Bulldog team, in my opinion, tonight. 6 serving 5. Home team is up by 1. Here is senior Isabella Maldonado. Nice hit, nice return. Bowie winds up, Brewers there. Gutierrez to the back corner. Shue on it. Wind up, Dinka-a-rink. Dribbles over the net. I call those dribblers. If there's a technical term for those that just kind of hit the net and pop over, let me know. Another nice serve. It's going to be Anderson on the near side. Bowie winds up. She's going to doink it over. Anderson, she gets that one. That was Robinson on the return, or on the attempted block. Brielle Bond back to serve for the Patriots. Down by 1, 6 serving 7. That one, Gutierrez had to help that one over the net. That was going to land in the webbing. Here is, again, number 5, Jaylee Bowie. And she sends that one into the webbing. 2 consecutive net serves, 1 by each squad. Mary Brewer now, far right, deep corner. Angle that camera. Nice first pass by Bowie. And nice block by Annabelle Anderson. Robinson did everything she could, but Anderson was right there ready to meet her. Brewer on the serve now. They're gonna go Atkins, winds up. That one ain't coming home. She sent that one a packing. Here is, this is number 3, Olivia Robinson. Out of bounds by about 2 feet. We are tied at 9 here in set number 4. Hometown Bulldogs up 2-1. Abby Anderson on the serve here. Gutierrez putting it back for Elmore. She winds up kind of a weird balance position there. Jocelyn Rivera. Nice serve by the senior, wide left. Eliana Gutierrez, another senior serving. Nice first pass, punched over. Johnson able to redirect. Gonna be Atkins on the far side. Elmore not really in position on that block attempt. Hometown Bulldogs back up by 1. Here's Atkins on the serve. Elmore wound up. Monarca was there that time. Bowie tried the soft dinkaroonie. A little too soft. Tied at 11, Mallory Johnson back now. Oh, sorry, wrong name. That's Mallory. Bowie. Ooh, man, that was like an artist painting it back into that corner. Jaylee Bowie getting it done. Bulldogs up by 1. Isabella Shue now. Brewer, nice first pass. Back row hit for Anderson. She's just gonna push. Looks like they're going back to Bowie. She saw some vacant real estate and said, hey, I'll camp out right there. Let's see you right there. Shue on the serve again in what could be decisive and final set number 4. Elmore, a deep hit. And this is Elmore on the serve. That was a nice hit by Robinson. Bowie now met by Anderson at the net. That one going out of bounds. Nice net play by both squads. We are tied at a baker's dozen. Oop, get the camera on the right side there. Elmore on the serve again. And that's shanked. Here is Isabella Maldonado. She has been a fun one to watch her entire high school career. Anderson winds up and fires. Off balance is good. Bowie now. She tries the cross court. Out of bounds. Wow, we are back and forth, tied at 14. This is freshman Brielle Bond. Oh. Jocelyn Rivera was her own blocker there. Trying to get out of the way. Sometimes it just doesn't quite work. Bond on the serve again. Robinson with the push. She finds the spot. Guess what? We're tied at 15. Tie for you. Tie for you. Everybody with the tie. That's Bowie on the serve. Elmore winds up and delivers. Put the postage on that one and put it in the box. Boom. Mary Brewer, deep right corner here. Johnson. Now Atkins. Brewer with a nice dig. Anderson gets up. Atkins again. Brewer again. Johnson. Shoo, another nice pass. Free ball now for South Baca. Anderson in the middle. Atkins able to get there. We are still going. Johnson. They're going to go Atkins on the far side. It's tipped. Finally, we get to the end of that one. Woo, that took a while, didn't it, folks? That's just the very end. We wouldn't have time for that replay. That whole set tied at 16. That's Olivia Robinson on the serve. What a dig by Brewer. Woo. Atkins winds up, met by Anderson. Pushed into the corner. I think that was Gutierrez with the sniper shot. See if we can see that. I think it may have been kind of behind the net ref. There it is. Abigail Anderson. Her little sister is Annabelle. Atkins winds up. Oh, that one ain't coming back. Boom. Well placed by the junior. Jocelyn Rivera on the serve now. Typically, Jocelyn is a 91% accurate server. A little bit of an off night tonight. Gutierrez on the serve. Elmore was up, but Shue was there. Hometown team finds himself down by 2. Patriots up 19-17. Looking to stretch it to 5. Gutierrez again. Shue, nice first little pass. Atkins. Brewer with the nice dig. Poke by Elmore. They're going to go over to Atkins on the far side. Johnson with it up. Now Elmore in the middle. To the back row, Rivera was there. Maldonado. Now Johnson. Cross court hit is nice. Gonna go Atkins on the far side. Met by Elmore that time, inbounds. Maldonado on the hit. Brewer with the up. Back row snipe, met by Rivera. Brewer on the dig. Elmore with the tip. Over to Atkins on the far side. She winds up too strong. Another rally. Man, I wish I had a clock on some of these. These take a couple minutes of time. Gutierrez, another nice hit. Monarco can't find her groove in the middle tonight. And that's enough for Coach Lesser to want to talk it over. Let's hear from another sponsor as the hometown crowd starting to warm up.
Did you know there was a design and print shop right here in Springfield, Colorado? Maverick Media has everything from business cards and envelopes to posters and banners. We make custom forms for trucking, scale tickets, invoicing, and more. Big projects or small, we've got the skills to bring your ideas to life. And we're more than just printing. We carry a wide range of office and school supplies too. When you choose Maverick, you're choosing a partner. Stop by and see us today at 917 Main Street in Springfield. See you soon.
All right, here we go. Set number 4, the visiting South Baca Patriots up by 4, 21-17, down by 1 set. They need to extend it to 5 for the win. Bulldogs would love to close it out if they can. Rivera over to Maldonado. She sends it. Gutierrez is there. Elmore in the middle. She dinks it over. Maldonado cross-court hit. It's good. Back to it now. Julissa Atkins on the serve. Gutierrez sends it right into the web. 19-21, 2 points differential here. Tell you what, when she winds up, you better get ready. Here it comes. This is Mallory Johnson. Johnson, nice little serve. It's going to be in the tough spot of the net. Baca is able to get it in play. They're going to go back to Elmore. She finds, oh, what a hustle play. Can they dig it out of the net? Not quite. 23-19 here in set number 4. Could we be going to 5? We'll find out here shortly. Mallory Johnson on the serve. Bowie with the first hit. Maldonado trying to find some vacant area, not finding it that time. Set point here in the 4th set. Mallory Johnson to serve. She sends it over. Shoe on the return. Maldonado on this side. Gutierrez tries to get there, and again, on the first set point, South Baca cannot close it out. We're exactly where we were last time. Isabella Shoe back to serve with the other team at set point. Here is Shoe on the serve. They got a shot. They're going Bowie on the far side. She dinks it over. Both teams playing conservative. Who's going to bring out the guns? Maldonado. She tries to find some spot. Gutierrez is there. Going to go Bowie on the far side. She winds up. Brewer's there. Back row hit now. Brewer puts it in the net. Which team is going to be composed here down the stretch? Set point for South Baca. Isabella Shoe serving. Nice big hit, and that is going to be set number 4. Going to the Patriots. We are tied at 2. We are going to 5, folks. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody. Set 5 about to happen right here in a couple minutes.
Saddle Rock Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company that was started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views. In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
Forever.
For forever.
And will be seen over and over again as the game is shared with fans and re-watched by players, coaches, and families.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and half times of your sponsored games.
Another way Saddle Rock Sports Network is helping schools is that they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group of your choice.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class, junior class, FFA, theater, whatever you want.
To reserve your sponsorship, click on the link to the order form in this post, or you can visit saddlerocksolutions.com.
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 saddlerocksolutions.com for more information.
All right, folks, you saw that video from some of our current and former broadcasters. We actually did that about 3 years ago. We had just barely crossed 20,000 views in about a month as the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Folks, we are almost to 250,000 views on our channel. It is so exciting. We appreciate all of the wonderful support that we've gotten from the fans, from the sponsors. We crested 2,000 subscribers about a week ago, which is just a neat deal. Trust me, we're not making any Mr. Beast kind of money on our channel. Actually, we make no YouTube money whatsoever. All of our revenue that we use to pay these broadcasters, students, and adults comes from the sponsors of our broadcasts. So if you happen to know those folks, reach out and tell them thank you. Throw some business their way. Set number 5 on the way right here. Let's go. Dinkaroony to start it off. South Baca, they're going to Elmore in the middle. She tried to Dinkaroony. To no avail. First point of set 5 here. Jocelyn Rivera on the serve. Brewer with a nice first pass. Gutierrez going to Elmore on the far side. Boom! Shaka Laka. Hello, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. There's only so much you can do when that's coming in at what we call mock Jesus speed. See if they can fight fire with fire. Maldonado puts it over that way. Gonna go Johnson here on the side to the back. Johnson with the kill of her own. Gutierrez on the serve. Maldonado winds up. Brewer was there. Gonna go to Maldonado on this side. Dinkaroo this time. Patriots able to field it. A lot of sneakies. Those are always kind of silly and fun to watch as they get bobbled. I tell you what, their reactions are 50 times as fast as mine. Eliana Gutierrez on the serve again. Atkins, she's going to the corner. She finds it. She finds it. The sniper with the scope says, hey, look at that corner. That one over there. Yeah, that one. It was open. Here she is now. Jaleesa Atkins on the serve. Anderson with the first hit. Elmore, boom! Met that time by Robinson. Let's watch that again. What a block by Robinson. Tied at 3. That's what we want to see. Close scores here in set number 5. Hope you're enjoying this one. What a shot. They're going to go Elmore in the middle. She's going to try to snipe herself. Rivera was there. Free ball now for South Baca. Gutierrez going to go. Guess who? Elmore. Atkins is able to be there. Rivera chases it down. Good job keeping that one alive. Sneaky sneak Rivera's there. Anderson, they're going back to Elmore. It's kind of close. She redirects. They're going to say no. Elmore was climbing the net. That'll be Atkins on the serve. Bulldogs up by 1 here in the final 5th set. We're only going to 15 unless we go to extra points. Elmore in the middle. Oh, set is off the mark, but Brewer's there to help out. Bond with a nice little hit. They're going to go Bowie. She winds up. The quick reactions keeping it alive. Back row is good. Shoe is there. Another free ball to the back. Brewer on the first pass. Going to go far side for Johnson. Rivera is able to track it down. Another free ball for the Patriots. They're going to go Elmore. Quick set. Not able to get it over the stripe. 2-point advantage for the hometown Bulldogs. Crowd starting to come alive. We had some really good cheering to start off the game in that last intermission. Atkins on the serve. Elmore on the first pass. They're going right back to her. She winds up. Atkins was there. What a dig. Rivera on the hit. Brewer's able to be there. Johnson gonna have to just send it. Free ball now for Primero. Ooh, that's up in the net. Rivera keeps it alive. Wow. They put it down. Defense having a hard time. Wow, what hustle. They keep it alive. Anderson on it. They're going this side to Johnson. Johnson to the back row. Shoe is there. Bowie's gonna wind up. Boom, met by Elmore. It's gonna be right up for Elmore. She wants it again. Oh, what a series. What a series. Tell you what, if you haven't already and you're watching this one, put this out on your socials. Let folks know this is a game to watch. Intense. We're going the whole way. Maldonado wants some of the action. South Baca keeping it alive. Free ball now for the Bulldogs. Sneaky it over. Gutierrez is there with the dig. Another dig. Somehow Gutierrez's dig surprises everybody. Defense wasn't quite ready. And we're tied at 5 in set number 5. Could you want anything more? I don't think so. Maybe a trip to Disneyland, but that's a little outside of the budget. Here we go. Robinson met by Elmore. I like Robinson's play. She is coming alive. Shoe able to fly to it, keeping it going. Elmore in the middle. Winds up. Shoe, not quite. Almost. Almost. Here she went. Shoe right up there. Getting it done. Woo! Mallory Johnson and the visiting Patriots up by 1, 6-5. Johnson sends it. They're going to go Bowie on the far side. No. That was Johnson with the sneaker Rooney. Johnson gets it done that time for her squad. She saw the defense. She saw the gap and she took advantage. Here's Isabella Shoe. Tied at 6. Brewer on the first hit. Elmore winds up too strong. A little too much. Hometown squad up by 1, 7-6. Oh, Shoe can't get it over the net. Here is Sarah Elmore back behind the service line. Elmore floats it over nicely. Maldonado's able to chase it down. Free ball for the Patriots. They're going to go Anderson in the middle. She gets to the back row. Shoe's going to have to chase it. Rivera heads up, poise right there by the senior. Anderson again, Rivera again. Free ball for the Patriots. Elmore in the back row, what can they do? Gutierrez putting it over. Bowie on the far side, she's gonna swipe it. Oh, it's on the wrong side of the candy cane of death. That's what I call the peppermint out of bounds antenna. All righty, Sarah Elmore. South back up by 1. Shoe, another nice first pass. Oh, Giannis may have wanted to let it go. And we are tied again at 8. point by point, inch by inch. We're playing to 15. Which team is going to score 7 points before the other one? Maldonado on the serve. Anderson with a nice hit. Shu again with a beautiful dig. Bowie winds up. I think that's off the hands of Anderson. Let's see if we can see it. Yep, they do rule it a tip. I agree with the call. Beautiful attack by Bowie. This is Isabella Maldonado. Nice serve, just keeping it alive. Anderson's gonna wind up redirect. That's gonna be in that tough spot. Woo, and we're tied at 9. We are tied at 9. 1 point for you, 1 point for you, 1 point for you, 1 point for you. Here we go. Mallory Johnson on the serve. Shu again. Back to Bowie. Big dig by Bond. Nice net play by both squads. Gonna go back to Bowie. She's just gonna doink it over. Giannis on the first pass. Gutierrez wants some. It's gonna be out of bounds by a volleyball and a half. Good call by the line judge. I agree with that one. Puts the Bulldogs back up by 1. Here is Jaylee Bowie on the serve. Anderson. They're going to go far side for Jaleisha Atkins. Boom, Mary Brewer is there. Back row hit. Not quite there. They're going to be a free ball now. Let's see what the Bulldogs can do. It's Atkins met by Anderson. Atkins with the better, comes up with the better side of that one. Bowie with another nice serve. Going to be Gutierrez just putting it over. Shu on the first pass. Bowie again. No, that's Atkins. Brewer with another nice dig. They're going to go Anderson in the middle. Off of Rivera. Oh, drama, drama, drama. That's what we want here in a top 20 matchup, folks. Remember, we mentioned this at the very beginning. Primero coming in at number 18. South Baca coming in at number 20 in the state. Both playoff-bound squads. Mary Brewer shanks that one into the net. 12-10. And Coach Sarah Wilson wants to talk it over, folks. We're going to keep it right here. Again, we have a triple threat of volleyball. Let's see if we have any of them on right now. Not yet, not yet. We're still waiting. Swink at Honey, and then La Junta at Ellicott. Tomorrow, another triple header. Kim Branson at Wiley, Maxwell at Des Moines, Lamar at La Junta. On football, we start on Friday, we start football coverage. Manitou Springs at La Junta, Sierra Grande, Branson, Kim, and Sangre de Cristo at Honey. Folks, the best way to keep track of all of it is to find us on Facebook. Follow us there. That's where we post all of our schedules and updates. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you turn on notifications on your phone for YouTube, you'll get a nice little reminder when we go live. Jonalyn Baca Bowie with a nice little serve. It's going to be Elmore on the back row. First pass by Bowie. Atkins going to put it down. Bond was there. Contested. Good stuff by both squads. Elmore on the back row. Jonalyn Baca Bowie. Nice stuff. Atkins winds up. And that is ruled inbounds. I would agree. The replay, don't lie. That was inbounds. 13-10, 2 points away from the win for the hometown squad. Bowie on the first hit. Anderson gets it there. Bowie on it. Punched over by Rivera. They're going Johnson now. She's met. Nice stuff by, I think that was Robinson. Robinson again. Oh, what a hustle. Can they get it back into play? She's going to get it at everything, just not quite enough. Facing the wrong way. That was number 2, Shyla Cordova, with some key defensive plays. Cordova's a junior. Here is Anderson for the Patriots. Oh, and that serve is off the mark. South Baca creeping closer, 12-13. We're only playing to 15 in set number 5. Shu with a nice first pass, sets up Atkins. Elmore says, let's tie this puppy up. Let's tie this puppy up. Let's go. Enough for a timeout. Holy Toledo. It is a lot of fun again. If you're watching from one of these two crews, one of these schools, maybe you're scouting these teams, would like to get student-powered broadcasting started at your school, we would love to help you. We've got 6 broadcast crews right now, plus a couple more that we're in conversations with. Let's start a crew at your school. Give us a holler. Find us on Facebook. Send us a message. We would love to help you start your student-powered broadcasting journey. All right, back to it. Oh, baby, baby. Sometimes that's all you could say is, oh, baby, baby. We got us a game. Tied at 13 here in set number 5. I don't think you can want much more as a volleyball fan. Anderson on the serve. Nice first pass again by Shu. They're going to Robinson. Elmore is there. It is match point for the visiting South Baca Patriots. Match point now for Anderson and the South Baca Patriots. Shu with the nice first pass. They're going to Atkins. Give it to your stud. They're going back to Elmore. Give it to your stud. Back to Atkins. Brewer with a nice first pass. Johnson on this side. Shu again. Go back to Atkins. She punches it. Anderson can't chase it down. Oh my goodness. We're going to extra points. Who's going to get to 16 first? Oh, sometimes you just got to laugh out of the pure joy of watching two teams compete. Jocelyn Rivera, senior on her home court. Nice pass. Brewer, good first bump. Elmore winds up. Oh no, somehow we didn't get that replay. Bummer. That's okay. Here's Gutierrez, match point again. And yet again, the Patriots cannot seem to capitalize on their first knocking at the door on match point. We're tied at 15. Here's Jaleisha Atkins. Elmore, nice first pass. Gutierrez able to get there, keep it alive. They're going to Bowie on the far side. She winds up, Elmore's there. A lot of hustle, a lot of dig. It's still alive. It's going to be Johnson on this side. Another nice dig. In the net, still alive. No, it's not. Match point, South Baca. What's going on? I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Can South Baca capitalize here? Match point. No, they can't. Not this time. 16-16 as Johnson flubs it into the net. Here is Isabella Shu, tied at 16. Senior with a nice serve. Brewer's there. They're going to go to Elmore on the side. She winds up, and that one comes into the crowd. Familiar spot, match point for South Baca. This is maybe the 3rd or 4th time we've been here for this squad. Nice serve by Elmore. It's going to be a free ball now for the Patriots with the chance to finish it. They're going to go Elmore, back row hit. Shu keeps it alive, nice pass. Now it's Bowie's turn. It's in the net. South Baca comes away with the win. 18-16 is the final score. This has been the game of the year for me as a broadcaster, as a fan of volleyball. Both teams coming in, giving it everything, fighting to the last point in extra points in a 5th and final set. Congratulations to both squads. What a fun game. Obviously, there's the Primero Bulldogs, a little disappointed they didn't come away with the win, but two playoff-bound teams, their season's far from over. We have about 3 weeks of regular season volleyball left before we get into playoff time. It should be a lot of fun. Folks, how do you even pick a player of the game this time? Let's take a quick look at the last play as South Baca is able to close it out. Finally, knocking out the door, match point 3 times before that, and they finally close it. They will advance to 15-4 on the season. Primero will drop to 12-1 again. I'm sorry, they'll go to 11-2. Both teams, undoubtedly in my mind, are sitting pretty in terms of qualifying for playoffs. Again, the way it works in 1A volleyball is the top 24 teams advance to regionals. The top 12, according to the Seeding and Selection Index, will host one of those play-in regionals. And then after that, the winners of those 12 regionals advance to the state contest up in Denver somewhere. All right, I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. If you enjoyed that, tell your friends, tell your family, share this video with folks that would enjoy it. Again, on behalf of all of the Saddle Rock Sports crew, on behalf of all of our sponsors, we thank you for your viewership, your friendship, and we will see you at the next